Hey, this is Rick Tobin from Premier Hotel Realty, and I could use your help today. Hotel owners and managers, if you're watching this, I'd love to get some input from you. You can email me, you can post in the comments section here, or you can even give me a call. My email is rick@premierhotelrealty.com, and my phone number for the office is 954-543-5411. I'm extension 2. So what the issue is that I'm like to bring up is been contacted by a national publication, and they're looking for information to write an article, a story about conversion of hotels, ideally exterior corridor hotels that are now often considered obsolete and going unbranded and sometimes deteriorating. So they're looking to convert those. There's movement to convert those to longer term housing. And that solves a lot of problems for the, the hotel operator. And love to get your input if you have some experience or some thoughts on that. So what we're seeing, and we're getting a lot of demand, especially right now during the pandemic. A lot of hotels are suffering. Occupancy is suffering. Owners are suffering. So they're looking for alternatives. And a couple of the big problems that they're having is management, housekeeping, dealing with COVID-related issues. So they're cutting back on housekeeping, cutting back on contacts. So they want to have more contactless systems. We just sold a small hotel in the Lauderdale by the Sea beach area. The new owner went from virtually very, very low occupancy, let me say that, to 100% occupancy by implementing a couple of measures and going to longer term rentals. So what they did was they put contactless locks on the doors. They can reset them over the internet, the codes. They don't have to be there to check somebody in. If there is an internet failure or some lock failure, they have a lockbox with keys right at the property. So all of a sudden, they don't have to have a manager on site, and they don't need housekeeping. I don't know exactly how they're handling housekeeping. A lot of these hotels are doing just housekeeping when somebody leaves, so they prepare it for the next tenant. Maybe even on a longer term rental, they may have a referral to housekeeping services. Maybe they even get a referral fee. I don't know how that particular property is doing it, but then they don't need the manager on site, and people check in, they take the unit as it is, they do their own housekeeping. They can replace the laundry machines with coin operated if they want. No eviction issues that they would normally have if you have a apartment building and somebody can't pay. The hotel process to terminate somebody's occupancy is a lot easier. So they have easy management, and it's creating a demand for these exterior hallway properties that used to be out of favor. Exterior corridor. Now somebody can pull up in their car, go right into their unit. They don't have to talk to anybody. They don't have to share even air circulation with other units. So we've got another property on the West Coast that's under contract for that. And frankly, we have been seeing over the years uh, a lot of different uses people were converting those properties to. So some of them may be suited for senior living. Some of them may be suited. The drug and alcohol rehab industry has been using those for housing for quite a while. That was a big trend several years ago. The Daily Business Review did a nice article with me about that, converting to housing for the drug and alcohol rehab industry. They were big buyers for us and would come in with cash and quick close. And weren't interested in historical numbers because they had their own use, their own plans for a property. We also sell a lot of properties to foreign residents that are looking to use the purchase for their visas or citizenship, and that's still going on, although it's harder for them right now to get into the country. But just sold a local hotel to a gentleman from Scandinavia, and we certainly see that trend continuing as travel restrictions lighten. We'll see probably a lot more people coming from other areas, especially South America, and the Canadians will be back soon. So we've done a lot of transactions with them in the past. But with COVID, the travel restrictions have been made that difficult. So I'd love to get your thoughts on the longer term, converting to longer term rentals for local properties. I am here based in South Florida in the Fort Lauderdale area. And Fort Lauderdale, frankly, has been particularly strong for buyers, especially from the Northeast. So we're doing some deals also in some other Sunbelt areas. We're in Texas with an affiliate broker. We've got something going on in Arkansas right now. But we're seeing people fleeing the urban areas, certainly Manhattan and some of the high tax states in the Northeast. And Florida is benefiting from that. So I do get tremendous demand from buyers, a lot of cash out there looking for a place to put it. Last year, the buyers were looking for deep distress deals, and frankly, there weren't any. The lenders have not been leaning on their borrowers, their owners, and court system was closed and really couldn't handle the multitude of foreclosures that could have hit. I think that we'll see that this year. But what's the solution? We'd love to hear from you if you have some thoughts on this. Maybe you have some great ideas that you want to share with other owners or managers, things that maybe worked or maybe things that you tried that didn't work. So especially, I'd love to get your thoughts on converting some of these exterior Carter properties to longer term housing, or maybe to some other use, maybe even office use. A lot of people are working right now from home. Some people that works, some people that doesn't work for. Maybe they'd like to convert a small hotel into their office, be able to get away from the barking dogs, the kids, the things that go on that distract you at your house, but you don't want to be in a cubicle or an office building with a shared circulation system. So maybe a hotel, and maybe even that might even double. Maybe we'll see the Murphy bed type solution where somebody could have an office during the week and family retreat during the weekend, and really multi-purpose that hotel room. So love to hear your thoughts, and happy to share my thoughts and the input that I get from others with the group if you're interested. So I'm sure there's a lot of ideas out there. Love to brainstorm with all the smart people that are in some of these groups that we're in on the internet. The social media groups are frankly a wealth of information and help for idea sourcing. So if you have that, let me actually my contact information looks like it's on the background, but I'm Rick at premierhotelrealty.com. The office number is 954-543-5411, extension 2. And small plug for my company. I'd love to talk to you, find out about your goals. If you have a property that you'd like to sell, we'd love to get it marketed for you. We've got a pretty good database of investors. We also do newsletters. We do wants and haves if you want to get on our list, I can give you a link that'll get you signed up, and you can put in a little information about what you have, what your criteria is. Love to get that out there and have you fill that out. If you'd like to talk to me or somebody with my office, love to see if I can help. And if you have so that's if you have a property to sell. If you're looking to buy, if you have ideas, love to brainstorm, to network, to talk to you about our goals. We do have some hotels right now for sale. I have some small boutiques in the Lauderdale by the Sea area in the $2.5 million price range, about a block from the ocean. Lauderdale by the Sea is a beautiful, quaint, low density area with a lot of boutique hotels, very walkable. Walk to restaurants, walk to shops, walk to the beach. Right now it's about 70 degrees, so it's a wonderful place to live, play, and recreate, and even come down here to work or isolate. Sometimes owners will live in one of the bigger units and get a lot of great tax benefits. Florida has no state income tax, so we're particularly attractive to a lot of people for that. Those properties sometimes get used for immigration. So if you're out of the country and looking for maybe an E2 visa, that may work for you. We can always network with your immigration attorney. I also just listed a hotel on the ocean in Fort Pierce, Florida. So right by the inlet. So that's in the $6.5 million price range. It's got a small restaurant. So if you're interested in that, love to tell you more about that. And we have two properties in the $1 million price range in Arkansas. I have something in Texas. So if you're interested in one of those properties, or if you'd like to talk to us about selling yours, we did sell 2 properties last month and have a couple more under contract. We'll also have one available in a tennis resort available in Rockledge, Florida. So if you'd like to talk to us about any of those, feel free to private message me on Messenger. I watch that. You can email me, or you can call me. So Rick Tobin, Premier Hotel Realty. Love to learn from you about what you think about this long-term rental trend, and also talk to you about your goals if you'd like to do that. So we'll see you around the internet. Ciao.